Scott Spence, GINA VERNACI here at Playhouse Square, offering you the mightiest congratulations on your 30 years at the Beck Center. You have made 10,950 days disappear like that, and that's because everything that you do is magical. Thank you for bringing such great distinction to our city and those distinguished stages at the Beck Center. Bravo, my friend.
Hi, everybody. It's Vicki at Baldwin, Wallace. I'm so happy to have been asked to give a few thoughts about Scott Spence, my personal hero. So over a decade ago, we had reached the point at Baldwin Wallace where we literally could not grow any further. We did not have any more performance spaces we could use. And at that point, it was Scott who stepped up and said, what about a collaboration between Beck Center and Baldwin Wallace? Those productions have been some of the most joyous things that I have ever done in my career. And it also allowed us to grow the program to the size it is now, a size that none of us ever anticipated it could be. So thank you for inviting me to salute Scott Spence, my friend, and thank you to the Beck Center for all of your support over these years. I look forward to many more.
Well, Joyce and Wally Senney. We are lifelong residents of Lakewood. Well, in the early 1900s, the original Lucier Theater was built here by a great uncle of mine, Bertram Mayhew on my father's side, M-A-H-E-U, Mayhew. They had a moving picture show in there, and my grandmother on my father's side played the player piano during the silent movies. It was not uncommon. People had property that in the Great Depression, they lost it. So the building sat vacant. The Lakewood Little Theater had formed as an organization. They found the vacant Lucier Theater and purchased it in 1938 and did some expansion and renovation. And that was the original Lucier Theater auditorium is what became the performing space for the Lakewood Little Theater. And then over the years, a big expansion was put on, our big performing arts studio now. But the Lucier Theater is still in there, you'd have to find it. But there's now classroom space and what was the lobby of it.
I knew about it when I was growing up because I went to high school with the Mackey girl, whose dad was Mr. Mackey, that the theater was named after. So there were several friends of hers that all came up and acted. We came up a couple times to see them in production. So I knew about it long before I met Wally.
It seems like it's everyone's responsibility to try and leave the world a better place than the way we found it. Whether it be just not littering or destroying things, or offering our services, our volunteer time to doing something, or giving our money towards it. So I think that's what I would tell someone is we want to leave this community better than we found it. And if we feel that the Beck Center is an important part of it, let's all do what we can to make the Beck Center as the best it can be while we're here. I'm
amazed when I, over the years, talk to people and their child was in dance or in this, and they say like, oh, we live in Chagrin Falls. Like, you come out here all the time? Yes, it's where they want to be.
But I gotta say, a lot of people have put their time and treasures into the Beck Center. Whether it be just having worked here for many years, having volunteered here for many years, coming to programs, putting their children in programs. A lot of people now are working hard on this campaign. A lot of people are giving lots of money towards it, or some money, the best they can do. Let's help finish it. We're 2/3 of the way what we want to do. There's more to do it. You don't bake a cake and then put frosting on it. So let's try to all pitch in. Let's all help. Let's all give, and let's. When you do the last 10%, it's like doing 50%. You know, it's compared to, we have the inside, we have the classrooms ready, we have plans for things we're doing, but we want to finish it and do everything that we can in this first campaign.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of our Board of Directors, I want to thank you for joining us and ensuring that our Spotlight 2021 benefit is a grand success. Tonight, we are delighted to be honoring Wally and Joyce Senney. Their commitment to Beck Center, as well as their leadership in and generosity toward our current capital campaign, have truly been extraordinary. By honoring their family's legacy with organizations that have formed Beck's rich history, they are ensuring that they, along with you, as well as our other generous donors, will truly be leaving Beck Center in a better place than we all found it. Our newly renovated education wing, which we managed to complete back in March in the midst of a global pandemic, is a true testament to this goal. And the additional improvements we are planning will be utterly transformational, leaving no doubt in anyone's mind that Beck Center for the Arts will continue to be a unique, vital, and inclusive venue for theater and arts education for many generations to come. So please join me in thanking and congratulating Wally and Joyce this evening on their investment in Beck's future. And as Wally just reminded all of us, it is time to get the icing on this cake by successfully completing our capital campaign. Thank you and have a great evening.